What's going on, everyone? This is Tushant from Thinking with Tushant, and I hope you guys all can do me a huge favor and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just started, but believe me, big things ahead, and I'd really appreciate it. And while you're at it, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think, all right? So, today's topic, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'm gonna just talk about the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And the reason I'm starting with this topic for my very first podcast is because if it wasn't for the people I'm surrounded with, I might not be here with a YouTube channel, getting a podcast going on, and just, pushing myself to reach new heights. And so I do owe a huge thanks to my circle and my average of my, not the average, but my closest friends essentially. So thank you guys. I do really appreciate you guys. You guys know who you guys are. I'm going to continue to elevate. Now, the reason I chose this is because the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with is such an important concept. It's sort of like a life hack to being greater, to achieving greater, and just expedite the process to achieving your goal and just getting there a lot sooner, right? So that's why I wanted to start with this. Guys, think about it. We don't essentially get to choose our family. We are born into them. I mean, even if you're adopted, I don't want to go there, but even if you're adopted, you don't really get to choose your family per se, right? So you're not choosing your parents, you don't get to choose your siblings, your uncles, your aunts, your cousins, right? So with family, there's going to be obviously negative people you're going to have to come across, and positive people, family gatherings and all that sort of stuff. But we have this great luxury where we get to choose the people we let into our lives. We get to choose our friends. And I would say the greatest tool that are disposable to sort of enriching our lives is the people we allow into our lives. Essentially, I think that's the truth that which I've learned over the years. And you have to be very selective on who you are investing your time and their energy into, and what they're essentially bringing to the table for you as well, right? What I would say is find people on a similar journey as you. Now, to put that into give it an example, I want to be the top producer in my real estate office, right? But that doesn't mean I'm only going to surround myself with top producers in real estate, right? I might surround myself with people, business owners, people that have a set goal that they want to achieve and have a plan of action on how they're going to achieve it. And they're just chipping away every day, every opportunity they get. They are obsessing with the idea of winning and just pushing towards it. Now, those type of people, I love those type of people because I'm that type of person, right? I get obsessed with winning or achieving a certain goal, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make my dream a reality. And you got to chip away at it. So essentially, I would say just find people on a similar path, someone that's hungry, if you are hungry, that is, to achieve something, right? I mean, if you're totally cool with that 9 to 5 corporate lifestyle and you just want to relax and whatnot, I guess you necessarily don't, this sort of doesn't have to apply to you. It can apply to you because, man, on a subconscious level and on a conscious level, the people we're surrounding ourselves are going to influence our behavior, our attitude, and our overall results. So without you even realizing it, these people are playing a huge factor, right? So you want to be very selective on who you choose, because you might be putting in the work, but you're going to look back and be like, why am I not achieving my goals? Why am I not leveling up? Why am I not elevating, right? The answer is usually pretty close, your surroundings, right? So think about it this way. You might be waking up pumped up to go achieve your goal, right? Whatever it is. But then sometime during the day, you speak to a friend that's always negative, negative Nancy. She's always there just whining about things, or he, for that matter. It can be a girl, boy, it doesn't matter. They're just always whining about things, or they're just always talking about negative aspects of things when, you don't really want that. whether you think that affects you or not, it does affect you. Because now it's like they've passed on that negative energy into you on a subconscious level. And you're going to carry that energy throughout the day, whether you like it or not. I mean, you might think, I'll just drop it like that and onto something else. But that will play a factor. That will play 100% factor. Think about it. People that play sports, right? They'll understand. You have to warm up before the game. You have to warm up. You know, I'll use basketball as an example. You gotta do your runs, warm your body up, do your stretches, start hitting some shots, right? Because you're warming up to go and do this. You're warming up to score because you're gonna end up going and scoring in the game. Now, if someone's talking to you negatively, and you have to go close a sale for that matter, and to close a sale, you have to be thinking positive, positive, positive. You have to be sharp. You have to be thinking outside the box. Being a salesperson, I know all about that. So if I speak to someone negative and they get my mind frame into a negative sort of side, and then I go and try to flip the switch, I'm not going to be as productive as I can be in terms of that sales pitch or, you know, sales call, whatever it is. I'm not going to be as successful as I could have been. I might still close them because, you know, your boy could sell, but maybe I would have done better had I used that time right before my sales pitch to focus, you know, review the product or service that I'm pitching, you know, say affirmation like, I am a great salesperson. I'm going to get it done. I'm not going to accept a no when yes is still possible. Shit like that, man. You guys saying these positive affirmations are going to help you. But tying this all back, it all comes down to the people you surround yourselves with, guys. I can say firsthand, I've surrounded myself with some elite fucking people. And they all are hungry. You know what? Not even hungry. They're all starving for success. And it's amazing to see that. And it's like, shit gets me going. Like when I hear my boy, Suja, waking up at like 7 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, it motivates me to wake up earlier. It motivates me to stay later and work harder. When, you know, my boy Cannon finishes his job, goes and, you know, helps a family with life insurance. Motivates me. You know, I love to hear that stuff, that they're grinding from morning till night. Sugin, my broker of record, this guy's like a millionaire. He wakes up at like 5 a.m. And it's someone that I've been speaking to more and more, and I really started to build a relationship with him, and I fucking love it because it's really changing my mindset as a person, because he doesn't need to wake up at 5 a.m. Why the fuck does he have to wake up at 5 a.m.? He's made it. He can retire. But that guy's waking up before me. I'm not a fucking millionaire. He's waking up before me. And by the time I wake up, he has achieved so many things. He's gotten so many tasks done out of the way, right? So, yeah, that's just putting into perspective, man. Because back then, I would achieve things, and I'd start patting myself on the back. I'd start sipping on my own Kool-Aid because a lot of my friends would be like, wow, that's amazing. That's so big. That shit was not big. What I was achieving is not big. What I'm achieving now is not even big, you know? Because there's people out there doing so much more, and that's the level I want to be thinking at, right? So the reason I'm saying this is when I used to achieve things and people would just be clapping for me or just hyping me up, I'd fall into that trap. I'd be like, yo, you know what? That was pretty big. Then I start sipping on my own Kool-Aid, and you should never start sipping on your own Kool-Aid because that's when you get complacent. And I did get complacent. I won't lie. I got complacent. And then I started to wonder, why am I not growing as much as I think I should be growing? And then it all came back to, you know what, I started to realize it's the people I've surrounded myself with. Some people weeded themselves out, some people I weeded out, but I'm like one of those type of people. I'm not chasing friends. I am not chasing friends, but the people, my inner circle right now, I am so thankful for. So I love all you guys. And again, I don't want to keep rambling on. I wanted to make this video short and sweet. I hope I dropped a couple points that make you guys really think about the people you're surrounding yourself with. Again, don't get me wrong. I still make time for my friends that are not on the same journey as me. I still make time for them every so often because you never forget your day ones. You never forget friends, right? But if you want to achieve greatness, you're going to have to surround yourself with people that are on the same path. But never forget your day ones. Don't get me wrong. I still link up with my old friends. It's just we're on different paths. We're on different paths, right? So that's all it is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment. Tell me if you think I'm wrong for this, or if what I'm saying doesn't make sense in your eyes. It's not gonna phase me because this is my opinion. But I would love it if you guys can subscribe. I really want to grow my page to like 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So definitely help me out. Share it with your friends. Yeah, guys, that's all. Tuning out.